a trap. As any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Clemson's offense will have the football first. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the back from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw him, man. So many different ways he can hurt you, and he can be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Really nice play there catching the pass, and I'll tell you, it's not easy to get on the field these days at Clemson if you're a wideout. Because of the success they've had recruiting and all the NFL talent they've had outside of the...
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Defense in press coverage. Tight end now in motion. Now the play fake. Bringing the heat. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
And I like the job by this defense. Seeing the play action, reading it, reacting to run, then you got to convert to a pass rush. They do a really good job of it. Get to the quarterback and hit him as he's throwing the football.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Snagged in the middle. It's Jones. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. And the Cardinals come to the line with a new set of downs. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Now on 2nd down. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Traore. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Already in field goal range, but now trying to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes one deep. It's broken up and almost intercepted on that shot to the end zone. It'll be 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. From the left hash, he'll try to bend in a 37-yarder. Just drives in between the uprights. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And they don't get 7 on that opening drive, but they get 3. And this place is rocking. Night games are always so loud, so obnoxious, and these fans, they get something to cheer about with that first offensive possession.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. He's got an open man. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. That's the way to start a drive, and now they'll try to follow up on 1st and 10. Finds the tight end. Now, guys, when you're talking about Clemson, this is exactly how you want to start conference play. Early in the race for sure, but precisely the type of foundation you need to set.
And this is really the meat on...
Oh, he's got some space. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of work to do They'll throw again after the incompletion. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Got some room to run. The 20. Touchdown, Cardinals! The defense takes matters into its own hands.
How about the middle linebacker making a great play? Drops in his zone, eyes on the quarterback, sees the quarterback throw the football, breaks on it perfectly, steps in front, and takes it all the way to the house.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They've spotted them a 10-0 start. Now to see if they can answer on this drive. Got his man quickly. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
Well, look, this quarterback has struggled a little bit in this game with interceptions. Maybe he was being too greedy early on. That time made a real good decision. And I'll tell you what, that's a nice catch by the running back because that ball's in the air.
There he goes. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. The Tigers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. He has the first and still on his feet. He's finally stopped him. So they picked up that last first down on the ground, now with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Clemson.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. These teams putting up some early points, and now they have it back up 10-7. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, we know this offense obviously really struggled their last time out, and they knew coming into this one they would have to be better at running the football, and that just has not happened in this game. They're simply not physical enough offensively at this point.
Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Oh, and he drops it on the crossing route on first down. He knew that defense was bearing down on him. It'll be 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He'll throw it. Makes the grab on the left. He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wants to throw again. He's got him. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Cardinals are on the move. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. The lone back's got it. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
And the Cardinals have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Here's the pressure. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. The Cardinals trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Going for it all. It's broken up and almost intercepted in the end zone. It'll be 4th down. And the Cardinals will punt this one away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin them deep. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. The give to the back. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Well, the most insightful analysis I can come up with on that one is that didn't work. Back to the drawing board to see if there's something that works a little better soon.
Or if I can quote the great Reese Davis, that was very ungood. Not a productive first down play.
Gets it out quickly. Getting behind those pads and behind a stiff arm to get it out to the 27. Now on 3rd down for this offense. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Palmer.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
You throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
Leaves it with the back. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. He's got it inside the 25. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. That's the way you get things going. A huge play, and now attacking from just inside the red zone. The receiver on the jet sweep. Makes a man miss. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. The Cardinals have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's in for the touchdown. But that is a costly mistake as the penalty wipes the touchdown off the board. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Snaps it in the shotgun. Quick completion on the out route. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. And they've been able to get within 2 yards. Now will they... Moving toward the end zone. Ball out! They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Right down the bulldog. The lead now 6 here in the 2nd. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They go to the ground. Navigates that mass of bodies and gets 4 out to the 17. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Here's the handoff. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. It's a thing at Clemson to run downhill, literally, usually when they enter the stadium. But sometimes it feels like this running game's doing that.
They run down the hill, and a lot of times now they don't stop, Reese, because they keep the tempo and they keep the foot on the gas, and that's what Clemson's kind of built this offense on is tempo, trying to wear you out, and they slip in the run game and the quick passing game and the running QB and so many things to look at.
Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Back open in the middle. Such a big part to convert these third downs, and they've got it at the 42. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Clemson set up with another first down. Pulls it in. It's Frank. Still running at the 40. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding I get the ball to my slot guy, he can make plays after it. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch it, man, just he catches the football, and a big play can happen. And you saw after the catch, man, he's got some reads.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. He wants to throw it again. He's got the back in the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Clemson will send the punt team out. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Louisville has it back, and the offense coming out ready to attack. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal. There he goes. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul.
So the offense gets an automatic first down after the roughing the passer penalty. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. They're going to run it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. The Tigers backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space, looking for a huge play. he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. They're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
Wide open downfield. Turns it on down the left side. The 40. Past the 20. Running free, going to the end zone, but way back behind him, there's a flag on the field. For just a fleeting moment, they thought they'd tied the game, and now it's right back to the drawing board after the flag. And here comes the offense on second down. The give to the back. And the defense was just daring them to throw over the top, and the offense didn't, and they got stuffed. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. And picking up the first down will be nice here, but also important, get some cushion for the punt team. Catch in the middle, it's Stevens. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense, because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in 3rd and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot allow a guy to...
He hurls one deep down the left side. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Motion from the back. They'll go back to the air on second down. Fires on the move. Working on the right. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. Here comes Clemson with another first down. On the ground, it's Savage. Breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So now it's second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line. Send the tight end in motion. Out of the gun, the running back has it.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
They'll run it from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? They'll run play action. Trying to beat the D deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Cardinals decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and take it back. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
And you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a Cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board. But you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
And the Tigers have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Catch in the middle, it's Savage. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Sets up the screen. Fighting off the defender.
Well, this offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like you just saw there.
Immediately fires to the middle. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Lets it fly deep downfield. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. And that might be the edge of his range, but he had just enough. The lead is down to a field goal. Clemson will kick this deep to get the second half underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
That's a big-time play on the D-line right there. And listen, you know, they've had a lot of NFL guys in recent years up front. William the Fridge Perry, old-school Clemson great on the D-line. He'd be proud of watching that performance on that last play. This guy right here, man, sometimes he just looks like a throwback.
Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. The Cardinals will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes the catch at the 35. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Clemson has their paws on it and they'll send out the offense. Handoff to the single running back. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good.
Only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge.
A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
And that's why as a defense you want to set up 3rd and long situations. You just want to be able to keep the football in front of you. It's okay for that quarterback to hit the running back on that pass. Now you have all the...
Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. With the run on 1st and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. And after that 1st down gasher, they're close to the end zone. 2nd and goal coming. Powers forward. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your...
Touchdown, Tigers. And with that one, they jump on top here in the 2nd half.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. A strike downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
Just an ill-advised play by the defender to make contact with the quarterback after the throw, and it cost his team. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got a man. It's Jones. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Give to the back. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Got it in the middle. It's Jones. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a 1st at the 29. And the Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the single back. Turning it on. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the 1st. And man, what they can do on 2nd down here. The Cardinals come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, blowing up, stuffing the run.
The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. And the Cardinals pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll leave it with him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Fires to the tight end. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he'll finish the line at the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
And extra point puts them up by a field goal. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Big Ten action today. A couple of teams who have had this game circled on the calendar for some time. Wisconsin delivered the knockout blow, and I think the defense was the story here. J.J. Watt may be the standard, but it looks like there's another
touchdown Tigers! Special teams coming through, the third aspect of the game, delivering big time. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space, great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
Right on the borderline. You want to make that quarterback feel you, but the official thought it was a little... The roughing the passer penalty. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Off play action on first down. Got him downfield. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Reads it, fires complete. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. We've reached the break. Clemson has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. To the ground with the back. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Louisville! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
Man, I love this offense, being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown, and more importantly, take the lead.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire.
That is a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting the backfield, making the play.
Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. On target over the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. Here's a heat. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. So So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They go to the draw. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Traore. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Cardinals!
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here.
Well, we've got a close game here at the start of the 4th quarter, right? This team obviously is down, but they're not playing it close to the vest. Being aggressive first.
He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Well, the defense didn't get caught napping there. In this situation, you know they have to stay alert for the deep ball.
Yeah, so what defense am I going to call? I'm going to keep some DBs back deep. I'm going to keep my safety a little bit deeper. Understanding they're down. They're going to have to attack down the field. I'm going to stick to my passing sets, my nickels, my dimes.
Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
And this offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much.
Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Tigers. And they take it in for 6 more points. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner goes down. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Wide open downfield. To running room. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. They used a chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. The play action fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. It's Fareed. Just steamrolling the defense. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Handoff from the gun. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown Cardinals. The offense cashing it in on.
Absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bump. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Out of bounds at the 22-yard line, and it's a big play for this offense as they're threatening to score. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. Barely time to catch our breath after that one, and they've got it 1st and 10, threatening just out. There he goes. He'll go out of bounds, and he steps out right at the 8-yard line, and this offense is in business. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 1st and goal, and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
What a great play by the defense. When you talk about this running back, he's got a nose for the end zone. He just finds a way. You've seen that a couple times already early in this game, but the defense wasn't having any of it that time.
Driving its way all the way down to the 3-yard line.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And that one is picked up in the end zone. Ball down inside the 5, at the 4 after the pick.
And what a great moment for that young man right there. That's his first career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year and comes up with a massive play right there.
Finds a little bit of room as he'll get 2 out to the 6. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The give as they work on that clock. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
Big 3rd down for this defense. Listen, you've got to get the ball back. You know what they're doing. They're trying to run the football, but we need the clock to be on our side so our offense has some time. Got to make a stand right here on 3rd down.
The Cardinals lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Power football with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. Gives it to the back on the draw. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team